Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. We are back with our daily devotional, and we're going to jump right into July 2nd. Our title for today is Purposeful Plans. Our scripture is coming from Proverbs chapter 19, verses 20 through 21. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Lord, nothing has been going to plan lately. It's a prayer that you may have prayed recently or can certainly empathize with. Some of us like to plan everything right down to the finest detail. If you aren't one of these people, you still have plans in your heart about your goals and desires in life. The problem is not with the planning. The problem is when you don't include God in the plans. God is the author of life. Therefore, He is the one that writes your story. He has a purpose for your life. Your job is to walk alongside Him so you fulfill that purpose. It can be tough to know what He wants you to do, even on a day-to-day basis. But a good way to find out is to listen to wise advice and accept God's correction when you get it wrong. Be wise, and His plans for your life will succeed. Dear Lord, I have been frustrated lately when things haven't gone the way I would have liked them to. I pray that you will help me to include you more in my plans so I can live wisely. So my favorite part of this is where it says God is the author of life. Therefore, He is the one that writes your story. And I wish that I would have worn the shirt that I had on yesterday today, because the shirt that I had on yesterday said, God is still writing your story. Stop trying to steal the pen. Let God write your story. He is the author. He knows the beginning, the end, and everything in between. He knows the plans that He has for you. And those plans are for you to succeed and live a prosperous life. But we mess up when we forget to include God in the plans. We forget to include God in the day-to-day. And we're walking around leaning on our own understanding, when we know that we are not to lean on our own understanding, but we are to acknowledge Him in all our ways and allow Him to direct our path. The famous saying says, you want to make God laugh? Tell me your plans. And it's okay to have plans. It's okay to have goals. But it's not okay to be pursuing those things if they are not aligned with God's plan for your life. And if you are not including Him in the plans, you have to include Him in every detail. I know for me, I was at a time in my life where I went to God for the plan. God laid out the entire plan for me, but I did not stick to the plan. I did not stick to it because I did not allow God in the execution of it. I had Him in the beginning stages of the plan, but when it became time to execute, I got it. God already gave me the plan. I got it from here. No, you need Him every step of the way in every detail. And a lot of us are struggling because we are not including God into every detail. There should not be a day that goes by that you're not taking that thing to God, that you're not taking that plan or that goal to God. Because first of all, you got to make sure that thing lines up with what He has for you. Because you could be wanting to pursue something that goes totally against what God has planned for you. So you have to include Him in every single step, y'all. That is the way to a prosperous life. That is the way to a successful life. All right? I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow.